Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a Nikke video, and I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time, but I was kind of sitting on it, waiting a little bit for more information to come out, and more information did come out. So remember when I said to save for Nihilister for quite a while now? I was saving for her, but now apparently she's a liberation unit instead. I really don't understand why they would shoot themselves in the foot with this. Like, yeah. Okay, so there's pluses and minuses when it comes to this. Of course, the plus is that she's free. Finally, a pilgrim that is free. And she's a burst 2 instead of a burst 3. So if you have a bunch of burst 3 pilgrims like I do, this is finally something that you can actually add to it. And then finally, hopefully, maybe eventually you'll get a burst 1 pilgrim down the road. But the negatives, and there's quite a few, is that if you're in a small union like mine, and you do union raids and you barely get past level 3 or whatever, like mine, you're not going to get very many chips or coins, I guess. Union coins. That's a lot. 20k union coins to even get one copy of a dupe. And keep in mind that's just the spare body. So of course, first of all, you need to go through liberation, which takes a long time. I just finally got my Sin. I just finally got her after, you know, going through all those things and not doing any refreshes, of course, because I'm not spending 50 gems to refresh per day and stuff like that. But oh my god, it took forever. And just imagine how it's going to take a long time to get Nihilister too. So there's quite a lot of negatives. I see like the only positive is that she's free and she's a pilgrim. I think those are the only two positives. Everything else is just not good. Going to be good for us. But let's see what we so let's see our stuff here. So the basic info, and this has been pretty consistent throughout every single data mine entry that I've seen. So most likely she's gonna be a sniper rifle unit, but I don't understand why she's a sniper rifle unit when she has two big things on her hands that look like rocket launchers, or could, like, you know, breathe fire or something out of her hand. I don't know why she's a sniper rifle unit, but it is what it is. Burst 2, which is, like I mentioned, pretty decent because at least it's not a burst 3 again. I have so many burst 3 pilgrims. I can't really climb the tower that much with those. And keep in mind, her burst skill, keep that in mind with a grain of salt because it's not full. There's some contention involved in that regards to that. So her burning shot, it gains pierce. So basically, if you play TF2 and you play as a sniper, and you have the Machina, I think it's kind of the same situation where it goes through targets, the pierce. So the only reason why I say that is because the second part there, when you hit 2 or more enemies concurrently, then you deal more damage, which I don't think is going to come up very often, especially against bosses and the like. I don't think it's going to come up that much, but maybe it would come up, I guess. I think the biggest benefit for this is that, you know, those enemies in the front with the big shield, I think is the only reason you would ever care, because most times you're not going to be shooting into 2 enemies. So I don't know, because I've used Helm for quite a while and it usually doesn't come up. And then her second skill here, it'll just deal damage, so she just has damage dealing as if they're in the attack range. And then her burst skill, which, like I said, take this all with a grain of salt, mini salts. Enemies within the attack range, you deal some damage. Enemy affect enemies within the attack range, burn. And then you deal, this is where the contention is, it deals 13.9 attack sustained damage for 10 seconds. Apparently this might be wrong. There might be something else instead. And then affects self max ammunition capacity 6 rounds for 15 seconds. That's okay, I guess. Is it sniper rifle? I mean, if this was like a shotgun user or you know, rocket launcher unit, that'd be pretty good. But this is just that last part's just okay. Keep in mind, guys, now that we know that she's a liberation unit, she's not going to be as good as, you know, a top tier liberation, like a top tier pilgrim unit, but she seems okay so far. But there seems to be some contention involved with that burst effect there. So keep in mind, guys, like I said, this could also not right, but should deal 95% damage plus 7.48 of attack for 10 seconds as burn, and then 3 ammo for 15 seconds. At level 1, I guess. And like I said, take this with a grain of salt, guys, because this could be wrong too. But with that being said, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Nihilister not being someone you can pull. Instead, you have to go in the Liberation for. And we know now, Liberation's been out for quite a while now, and we know how long it takes. So you're not going to be seeing Nihilister on your team for quite a while, and then you're going to have to wait even longer, depending on what union you're in, to get her to even get her to LB3, which is like, I guess if you eventually you'll get her to LB3, unlike if you pulled on her banner and you got unlucky and you barely got any, I guess is what's going on here. But like it's rough either way. It's pretty rough either way, honestly. I think that the pulling in this game needs to be changed. I mean, the rates need to be increased a little bit, I think, in my opinion. Even though it's pretty early. Anyways, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Nihilister. Just bought her kit. Is she worth even going through the Liberation system for? I'm so sad that I can't pull for her though, because I've been saving for so long, and there's a lot of the banners upcoming aren't really that valuable. I've looked at all of them already, and none of them are really that, super valuable. So I'll have to see how they change things going forward. And I'm really sad because her kit or her sprite is really amazing. So as soon as I saw her from the first leak, I was like, I need to have her in my team. But now it's like, maybe I'll have her in my team when I'm 90 years old. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.